Morning, everybody. Got a video to do today about being a maintenance tech. Somebody may be looking into this type of work. It's good work. I poured concrete for a whole bunch of years. I was a musician. Was actually a watchmaker. I did a few things in my life, and now that I got older and got tired of traveling, I settled on being a maintenance tech. Every other trade, like when I poured concrete, I used to travel a lot, and I lived in Phoenix. I lived in a big city, but I still had to travel a lot. And then obviously when I was a musician, I got to travel a lot. Then I had a couple of watch repair shops, and those were pretty good. But when you got your own business, it's always a struggle, especially when you got a young family and you're trying to do different things at once, and raising a family in itself is a whole complete job almost. And when you're starting a business, it's your baby too, so it takes a lot out of you. So I became a maintenance tech, and it's worked out good for me. I'm gonna give you guys a little tour of my shop and a little explanation of what we do. But I'll make a little bit of coffee for wrong way. A little bit of coffee first. Okay, so my coffee's brewing. Got a couple of minutes. We're gonna start here. This is my calendar, and this is my on-call rotation. I put myself as one because that's the easiest way to remember me. So if you're gonna do maintenance work, you're gonna end up most likely you're gonna end up on a on-call. In this case, we have a 4-man rotation. Each one of these guys has their own complex that they the maintenance for. So when I'm on the rotation, like this is my week. Today's the 11th. I'm doing their complexes too. So I'm doing 4 complexes in my rotation for a week. Every company's different. Some guys alternate every other week, or there's a different ways. But most likely you're gonna end up in a on-call rotation somehow. Sorry about the mess, but well, it's a shop. It's not a museum. So you gotta have a driver's license, and of course you gotta have a vehicle. You can't say, well, I couldn't go to that leak because my wife had the car and she was grocery shopping or something like that. You gotta have your driver's license and your vehicle. That's for sure. Okay, so what we do here is we do as you can see down there, we got sheetrock patch material. You know, this is all for sheetrock. We do sheetrock, of course. We got to paint the walls. We don't do carpets or flooring, not in this company. We do all the plumbing fixtures, and we fix our that's for stoves, dishwashers. We've got washing machines in this property, so we got to fix those. Water heaters, we got gas water heaters, so we fix those. Of course, blinds. We paint our own units. Light fixtures. Of course, there's always vacuuming involved. Gotta clean up your mess. Air filters. We gotta do air filters. Rekey. Of course, we got all kinds of repairs all the time going on. Painting. Painting's easy. It's preparing for painting that's more important. So this is for the tenants that want to come in the shop and they're not supposed to be in here. Just kidding. Air conditioner work. Of course, we got a swimming pool, spa, chemicals. Make sure the chemicals are. Look at what a beautiful day we got today. Oh yeah, it's perfect. Beautiful. Yeah, well, enough of the beauty. I gotta hang this door today, so we do stuff like that. This is really important here. You guys probably seen a guy out walking with a bucket and this thing. Well, it doesn't seem that important, but it really is, because people can say a lot about the maintenance guy just by looking at the property. If the property's a mess, there's stuff all over the place, dog poops all over the place, you're gonna assume the maintenance guy is doesn't care, or too dirty. I don't want to go that far, because there are complexes where you go clean the whole property, you come back, and it's already messed up because the tenants just make a mess, you know. And sometimes we clean the properties in the morning. We can't be out all day cleaning properties, so by the time you walk back to your shop and pick up your tools for whatever you're doing, the property may be a mess already again. And it's not very common, but it does happen in some properties that I've been to. So you can't necessarily blame the maintenance guy 100% for that. There are some maintenance guys that don't care. They just walk around with a bucket and pretend like they're doing something, and they never pick anything up. You'll see dried out poops, dog poops and stuff like that, so you can tell. Anyways, what I was getting at is, yeah, I myself am certified for pools and air conditioners and different things, but you don't necessarily have to be certified to start this job. You can always start as a painting and doing just turns, and there's always work doing that in complexes. Some complexes hire a porter, but with time you start getting certified for this, that, the other, and it's good work. If somebody's interested in it, like I said, you don't have to know everything, but you do have to be willing to learn a lot, because there's a lot to learn here. You're gonna end up fixing refrigerators, stoves, dishwashers, lots of stuff. So sometimes you're up on the roof, and sometimes you're digging a trench to find a main water line 4 feet underground. So anything in between you can do it. You can fix it.